for peace. For the people of every faith and every belief.
War and occupation. Money for jobs and education. Money for jobs and education. Not for war and occupation. Not for war and occupation.
Okay, what is your name?
My name is Jolie Levin. I'm with Affirm.
Okay, and what do you think about the Middle East protest movement led by the young people?
I think it's inspirational. I think that it's about time. As youth and students, schools' budgets as well as the lack of access to jobs that actually get us through have made it almost mandatory that we rise up both in the Middle East and here in the United States.
And what do you think are the primary problems in this country that would cause the young people of America to lead a protest?
The fact of the matter is, I mean, we're here at an anti-war rally. $700 million a day is being spent on this war, while our tuitions are being hiked up in all the public campuses, while in the high school level, teachers are being pink-slipped. So that causes what? That causes classroom sizes to increase. In terms of access to services and healthcare, that's the biggest cuts here in California. It's our reproductive healthcare, it's public healthcare, the public clinics. And then at the same time that they're cutting all of our access, they're saying there's not enough money, but then they're spending $700 million a day. So I think just like the concrete conditions of where we're living today.
Do you think the young people of America can end this war?
Absolutely, absolutely.
Okay, thank you.
Education. Money for housing and education. Not for war and occupation. Not for war and occupation. Money for healthcare and education. Money for healthcare and education. Not for war and occupation. Not for war and occupation.
Okay, what is your name? What do you think about the protest in the Middle East, or about what it would take to have a protest in this country led by the youth of America?
Well, I think it takes a lot of courage and a lot of dedication to protest, and I think that they're obviously greatly upset with what's going on in their country, and I think that we need to get people involved down here, and just really get people to actually care about the issues and show them like what's going on and how our country doesn't seem to care about us, and they're too busy trying to fix other countries or fix other countries, but they won't even fix our own.
What do you think are the primary issues in this country for young people?
Like, I don't know, just trying to get jobs and trying to pay for tuition and everything, and just have their voices be heard.
Okay, thanks a lot.
Money for jobs and education. Money for jobs and education. Not for war and occupation. Not for war and occupation. End the occupation. End the occupation. Troops out now. Troops out now. End the occupation. End.
What is your name?
Keely. And I'm Leah.
And your name again as well?
Leah.
What do you think about the youth protest movement in the Middle East?
I think it's awesome that they're able to uprise against corrupt dictators, and they're doing a lot with their movement, so it's good to see. Yeah.
And what do you think would be the issues in this country that might lead the young people of this country to protest like that?
The unemployment rates are really high here, so I think that a lot of people, especially coming out of college, that might be an inspiration for them to protest, to try to get more jobs in America. So we're spending less money on wars and putting more into our education and more into jobs for the youth in America.
Where do you go to school?
I went to UCSD, and yeah.
And I'm going to Moorpark College, the junior college.
Okay, and what do you think is the primary issue facing the young people in this country today?
If you're in college, definitely our tuition costs are going up, which is not fair for us. And there's lots of budget cuts, which means classes are getting cut.
Okay, thanks a lot.
Troops out now. Troops out now.
think about the protest in the Middle East led by the young people?
I really don't know.
What do you think about the protest in the Middle East led by young people?
It's a good thing because we're showing that we know things and we're showing what we want.
Okay, and what do you want?
Our own voice heard.
Your own what?
Voice is heard.
What is your name again?
Connie.
What do you think are the main issues in this country for young people?
Not being heard.
Not
Getting our opinions across.
What do you think is the most serious thing facing your future in this country?
The wars.
Okay, thanks a lot.
We're fired up. We won't take it no more. Fired up. We won't take it no more. We want money for jobs, not for war. Money for jobs, not for war. We're fired up. We can't take it no more.
Hi, what is your name?
My name is Amanda.
And what do you think about the youth protest movement of the Middle East?
I think it's incredible. And I think it's kind of sad that there's not something similar happening here.
What do you think it would take to have the young people of America to rise up and protest like they have in the Middle East?
I'm really not sure. We're very complacent here, and I think that's a big part of our problem is how it's incredibly cool to be apathetic. And until we lose that aspect of our culture, I don't think it will happen here.
What do you think are the primary issues facing the young people of this country today?
Right now, education. I just lost my Pell Grants. A lot of people dropped out of college because of that.
Where are you going to school?
Los Angeles City College?
Are you voting?
Yeah.
Hey, Obama, we say no. The occupation's got to go. The occupation's got to go. Hey, Obama, we say no. Hey, Obama, we say no. The occupation's got to go. The occupation's got to go. Hey, Obama, we say no. Hey, Obama, we say no. The occupation's got to go. The occupation's got to go. Hey, Obama, we say no. Hey, Obama, we say no. The occupation's got to go. The occupation's got to go. No more killing, no more lies. No more killing, no more lies. Occupation is a crime.
Okay. What is your names?
Stephanie and Stacy.
And what do you think about the protest movement in the Middle East that's been led by the young people?
I think it's really symbolic and further from it. It just really shows what a difference when people united, what the big difference can be when people just unite and try to make a change. It's really powerful.
Do you think that the young people of this country could lead such a movement as well?
Of course, of course. I think we can make a change. If we stand by it, we definitely can.
And what do you think are the main issues facing the young people of this country?
Well, I think it's affecting my education and my future.
And are you still going to school?
Yeah, I am.
Where do you go to school?
Well, I'm a senior right now in high school. I'm waiting to go to college.
Well, we're here at an anti-war protest. Do you think the young people of America could stop this war?
Yes, we can.
Okay, thanks a lot. protest movement in the Middle East?
I think it's about time, honestly. And also, thanks a lot to social networking, especially Facebook, how other countries are getting together, taking advantage of technology. They're setting a great example for the youth here in the United States.
What do you think it would take to get the young people of this country to rise up against our government?
More younger people like us, like my friends and I, starting stuff on social networking, because that's honestly the only way, I feel like.
What is the main issues that concern you today?
The gap between the rich and the poor, the abuse of the politicians, and the budget crisis, all that, especially in California.
What about the war?
The war, especially, that's why I'm here.
Do you think the young people of this country can stop this war?
Honestly, yes, I think so.
What is your name?
Franklin Newby.
And where do you go to school, Frank?
I go to Wall Street Middle School.
And what do you think is the main concern of young people in this country today?
I think that the main concern is, I think that it's either wars or the budget cuts and the education budget.
What about, this is an anti-war protest. What do you think about the war?
I don't like it. It's not good.
Do you think the young people of America can stop this war?
Probably.
Okay, thanks a lot.
No problem.
What is your name?
Ollie Soleil. Ollie.
Okay. And what do you think about the youth protest movement in the Middle East?
Well, I think it's crucial and very important, especially for the liberation of the people against the oppressive regimes that they are under. Also, I think it's important to people to come together to fight U.S. and European imperialism around the world.
And what do you think are the primary issues in this country facing young people today?
I think it's great, and I think it ties in with what's going on in the Middle East. What they're doing, they're becoming more aware, and I think it's affecting us here in the States. We're seeing what the uprising in the Middle East, and we're reacting to it as well. Against things like the war, and the cutbacks on education, a lot of these essential things that are being scrutinized and diminished that we certainly need.
Do you think the young people of this country can stop this war?
They can contribute. You know, that's all you could ask for. Can they stop it? They can certainly help.
Okay.